All right, guys, we're here. We're here at the municipal golf course in Blacksburg called the Hill, and this is a place where I kind of grew up playing golf. I developed my mean duck hook out here, and we grew up. Interested in golf, influenced by Tiger and everything, and we wanted to come out here because this place has gone under some renovations. We wanted to talk to Jeff here about that and get you guys excited to come back and experience this place again when they do open. So Jeff, tell us a little bit about who you are and what's going on here, and why people should come out and give the Hill another round.
Absolutely. Well, my name's Jeff Klepp, and I'm the general manager here. I've been the general manager here for about almost 19 years now. Nice. And what we've done starting last July is we went through a renovation process. We realized that the course needed some tender love and care. Yeah. And we contracted with Aspen Golf Corporation out of West Virginia to come in and redo our golf course, basically a regrassing of the golf course. We hired Lester George, a golf architect, who's done some outstanding work in the area and all over the country. And he's out of Richmond, but he had redesigned, he had designed Ballyhack wow. up in just north of Roanoke, yeah. and also did work at the old course, the old white course over at the Greenbrier. Wow. So we were...
so top-notch guy.
Big time. Yeah, we were really fortunate to have Lester George as part of this project. So Lester came on board, did a master plan for us, and then by following that master plan, we got the town of Blacksburg to fund the renovations. Wow. And we had Aspen come out starting in last July and August. They started work, pretty much completed work by the end of October, early November. And right now we're in what's called our growing phase. So we've got grass, we've got sod, we have new bunkers. All of those things are just trying to shape those things up and get them ready for play. So we don't have a projected opening right now. Mm-hmm. Hopefully sometime in the June time frame we hope to be open, but still kind of open-ended right now until we get the things that we need repaired, fixed, and we don't want to open the course before it's ready to play.
Sure. So that's good info. I mean, we'll come back with you guys on a projected open date, so you guys do know, and maybe we can, if you mention the video, maybe we can work out something. A little discount that the Scott Bunn division would be able to handle for you guys that would mention the video out here. Any significant change? Like, tell us about the most significant changes y'all have made.
Well, I guess the biggest thing is that we completely regrassed the entire golf course. Yeah. Prior to the renovation, the grass that we had out here was basically whatever would grow. Yeah. Kind of the same thing that you have in your yard
just
right now.
Just a bunch of mixture of poana and...
Yep, all kinds of different grasses, whatever would grow. Yeah. So what we've done is we've actually regrassed the entire golf course. Our fairways have now gone to what is called a center cut bent grass. Our greens have been reseeded with 007 bent grass. We have resodded and rebuilt all of our teeing complexes. So we were really limited in the number of tees that we had prior to the renovation. Now we've got 4 or 5 decks on every hole. Nice. They've all been sodded with zoysia grass, really hardy grass that stands up to a lot of use and abuse. Yeah. So regrassing of the golf course has been the major upgrade that we've done. Yeah. We've also renovated all of our bunkers, either replaced them or rebuilt them, and in some cases we put in new bunkers. Yeah. We put in drainage for all of our bunkers with a better Billy bunker system. So we've got top-of-the-line bunkers here on the golf course now. Yeah. New tee decks, new grass on tees, greens, and fairways.
Did they reshape any greens at all?
Our greens, we have actually 3 brand new greens that were actually redesigned and rebuilt.
Nice.
Greens number 5, 6, and number 8 are brand new. Number 9 was renovated so much, I'm almost calling that one new because we had a lot of slope in the ninth green, and we've raised the front up and lowered the back to kind of level that out a little bit. So that's going to play like an almost brand new green for most of the people who are used to playing out here.
Yeah, because I remember back in the day throwing it to the back of the green, and it would just funnel right back over to the front.
Yeah.
You'd have a 50-foot putt to try to get it to the back.
Yep.
Yeah.
And sometimes it comes all the way back to you, you know. We've taken that out a little bit, so that green is practically new. The other greens we brought out to their kind of original size. What they had done is, over time, a green will shrink, just because of the way it's cut. The outside grasses will encroach on the green, and the greens just get smaller over time.
Yeah.
So we brought the other greens back out to their original size. The new greens are all larger than they were before.
Yeah.
And what we also did was we enlarged our putting green.
Nice.
And we built 2 new greens behind our cart building out here, which are actually part of our short game area. So we have now a short game chipping, putting area. We've got 2 practice bunkers out there and 2 large target greens, which is something we've never had. We never had a place to actually do some kind of instruction, but now we have that, and we're really excited about that feature.
Are you still letting people on the what was it, 8? There was an area that people like to come and use that as like a 7-iron range,
right?
That type of thing. You policing that at all?
Well, that practice area is likely going to go away. Well, for one reason is because the 8th hole now has been rerouted. So the 8th hole has a slight dogleg left. It used to be a straightaway par 5.
Yeah.
So we've shifted the green to the left, down into the lower area, and now the fairway makes a turn. So there really isn't much room for
so you removed
a practice
the trees?
area.
You removed those trees?
There were a few trees removed so we could cross over.
Yeah.
But up where the old practice area used to be, there's really just not going to be enough room there,
right.
and you're going to be too close to the golfers.
So no more shag bags on 8.
Yeah, that's probably going away. But what we want you to do is bring your shag bag up to our practice area up here. So we built a practice area where you can't hit balls.
Very nice.
So that's one of the big changes is the practice area and the rerouting of the golf course. Rerouting it allowed us to kind of make things a little bit safer at the 8th green and the 9th tee box, and it also allowed us to lengthen the 9th hole a little bit. We pushed the tees back.
I see that. Yeah.
Yeah. The 9th is a bear.
Yeah.
It's going to be all you want.
Right. So realistically, to sum it up, is they've got a bunch of capital that they've used here to make this place more playable, and with some competing golf courses either being demolished or going out of business, we want to encourage you guys to get back over here and start playing the hill a little bit more when you just get the itch. But it sounds like it's not going to be ready until May or June.
I'd say June 1st is our target date, and it's just going to depend on what kind of a spring we have. We had some heavy rains back in the fall that caused a little washout, so we have some areas that we need to reseed and repair. And it just depends on how those areas come in. If the grass fills in and everything is great, we're ready to open. We realize people want to play out here. Yeah. We want to be open for people to play out here, but we also know that we don't want to open a golf course that isn't ready because we don't want to disappoint people either. Yeah. We want to be a quality golf destination. We want to attract people who normally wouldn't have played this golf course prior to the renovation. Yeah. So by that standpoint, it's really important that we not open until we know it's ready.
And I think it's possible for you guys to run for profit because of the development just down the street. You know, like the amount of money that is on the street below you here now, you know, from the stop sign to the horizon, you know, we were saying that there's $10 million worth of real estate just in view down here at the bottom of your hill.
They've certainly put in a lot of homes around us and near us, and you know, that's obviously an advantage for us that we can attract customers that are right here. Yeah. So we're excited about that as well.
Cool. Well, thank you for your time. I really appreciate that.
No problem. Appreciate you coming up.
Having us over to do things like this is a very enjoyable thing for me. So thank you.
Well, you need to come back out, and
we will. Oh, we're gonna
fix that duck hook for you.
Okay, right on, right on.